What's up, boys and girls? We are back with the third game of the Rising Stars 3D tournament. Let's just set these once again. Every time we have to do this, like, there is no such a thing as missing or dodging that FPS adjustment. Else, like, the camera scroll, camera movement will be too high, and also the game will lag inside the stream for some reason. Not laggy, but the FPS will be kinda awkward. Right. And at the same time, we have Fed Smoker with us for casting this game as well. He will be with us shortly. So this matchup, Fregon and Lady Malfoy versus Frosty and Tyler. I haven't seen Tyler playing Treaty before, but apparently Frosty have seen him before, so that's why he just agreed that he can stay inside the tournament. I mean, like, the look of his boom, he's not really doing that well, so let's see how this will turn out for him. And on the other side, okay, actually, I'm checking the stream. There's still a bit of FPS drops. Let's see if this one fixes it. Best way to check is to check the windmills inside the stream and also what I'm seeing. Okay, now it looks better. Alright. Freddy, are you back yet? Well, apparently he's not here yet. Alright, so not sure why Tyler has these settlers on the hunts at this moment, but shouldn't be undead. At least not for now. There is no reason when you have fully upgraded meals or rice paddies or farms to gather hunts. Well, there is always the exception of the warchief civilizations, because for their case you can do that because their gather rate on the hunting animals is better than the farms and the meals for rice paddies. But again, there is still the factor of walking time, because you have to walk for the hunts. They won't stand still, so you just have to kill them, walk on them, gather them. So you know the process. Yeah, Tequila, I will do it surely. Don't you worry. Alright, so on this side we have Ottoman controlling the trade post, and then Ottoman is going for natives on this game. That's an interesting choice. I mean, we had this discussion the other day as well, and I have to admit, having Japanese on natives is much better. I think Fed having my stream open, that's why I can hear myself. Alright.
Hello?
Alright. You had my stream open and I could just hear the loop of my voice.
It was on my monitor. For some reason, Discord changed it to my monitor speakers.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
Alright. So, have you started the... I'm at 10-10 right now. 10-10
yeah, I'll catch up.
Yeah, you will catch up. Alright, so what are your thoughts on this matchup?
Civs, so Fregon Lady. I assume Lady is Nat.
No, that's where I was shocked as well. Fregon is going Nats for some reason.
And
I
she
don't
has
know why.
extended fort? Damn.
Yeah, and also good fate agreement. I don't know why.
New meta confirmed?
I mean, like, I don't get the idea of having good faith agreement in a team game. The only time you want that card is when you want to do the Haramoto strat, which, well, for this case, she doesn't have, so I don't know what's her intention, but we'll see. And she even sent the good faith agreement early.
Is she on increased export on her manga?
Let me double check. No, she's not. Still the lowest export rate, 0.03. I don't know why she did that, but maybe she's planning to have the consulate run at some point. Throw the Haramotos inside the opponent base, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what she does later on, I guess. But in terms of civs, Ottoman Japan's pretty strong because obviously Ottoman now has an H4 card that boosts Cav armor by 10%. So ladies Nagitas are going to be pretty damn strong.
Yeah, those Naginatas will be surely really scary. I mean, having additional 10% melee resist on those units is just not gonna be funny at all. They will be such an aggressive units. And at the same time, the Ottoman deck is, I would say, pretty standard. He could have went for extensive fortification by dropping the capitalism, but then I guess he just wanted to have the capitalism, get that extra coin trickle there for himself. But as I've said, other than that, it's pretty good. A really nice deck, suits with the current meta as well. Got all of the new cards that Ottoman received ever since the last patch. Got the Sufi allies, the Team Spy card, which we talked about earlier. You will get the 10% melee resist with all of your allies melee cavalry. And also, obviously, these two new cards, which this card is really good. I actually love the new Ottoman H4 card. Just gives 15% combat to every unit that they have. It's just really strong.
Yeah, it's super good. I mean, the only sucky part about it is that, like, Lady won't be able to have the Spahi, whatever you call them, overpop, because obviously she's going to overpop with the Lancers from the Spanish consulate, but...
You can have that, it doesn't matter. You can send that team card even if your ally is overpop.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah,
so
but...
oh, yeah, I forgot, yeah.
Yeah,
so
the only thing is,
yeah, so...
if he will be able to send the card before 40.
I mean...
He should be.
Have left? You should be able to, yeah.
I mean,
there's
still have to
6 minutes
send...
on the clock.
You still have to send cavalry training speed. And... I guess he could. I think he can get the XP for it. Because he still have to train units. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll see about that. And let's move to the other side, Frosty's side.
I mean, Taylor is waiting a very long time on making his walls.
Yeah.
He's got 5 minutes 40 left, and he's got 1 layer.
Oh god.
So, I mean, the one thing that you really have to focus on against Ottoman and Japan is having just a really good base.
Yeah, and just be prepared for any sort of runs into your base.
So you really want to take your time with making a really good base against those civs that just want to get inside your base as soon as they can. So I hope he doesn't rush. I mean, he's gonna have to rush now. Gonna probably have to have like 4 or 5 builds just making the walls, but
yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe he's kind of new to making these walls as well, but by the look of his boom and also his base layout, doesn't seem like he's really experienced with treaty. I mean, he can make the pillarless walls, but he's just taking so much time, I would say.
It's, I mean, in terms of like Frosties and is it Taylor? It's Taylor, isn't it?
I guess it's Taylor or Tyler.
Tyler.
Well,
Tyler.
we just assume it's Tyler.
Tyler. French and Germany's like an eco powerhouse, and I noticed that Tyler has Team Settler Wagon, so like Frosty should be booming super high. So obviously he's got Team Mills as well. And he has the church card, the church tech.
2.18 gather rate for the CDBs.
So it's disgusting amount of food. So Frosty, yeah, it's gonna boom super high this game. And obviously Tyler, he gets the benefit of a fair trade as well. So
yeah,
I really hope Tyler deletes super hard.
yeah, he should, he must actually, especially on the start fight against Ottoman or Japanese. Like both civs have a really high overpop for the start fight.
The because Germany out of Nats is actually quite difficult to do. You really have to micro your army super well, because obviously you're gonna have a massive army because you're gonna build delete pretty hard. Because I mean, most of your units are 2 pop, if not more. So
yeah.
like,
the other thing is, especially now that he doesn't even have the new Royal House card, this is gonna kinda hurt him. Like, it's just the same as Germany before the patch, more or less.
Yeah. I mean, the decks look pretty normal, I guess. I mean, I don't think you need Team Settler Wagons in a 2v2. I don't think you get enough value.
Yeah, it's just something extra, which for the case of like a civ like French, you wouldn't really need it. I mean, let's say if you had like a Dutch ally, maybe yeah, the Settler Wagon just gonna be really nice for them. But a civ like French or like Spain, you won't really feel that much of a difference.
No.
Especially in a 2v2.
It's just 4 pop.
Yeah.
Away.
Yeah, exactly. That's another factor. And I don't know.
Somehow he's fitted in exotic hardwoods as well, which you don't normally see with Germany. So I don't know what cards he's ditched.
Yeah, he's missing like. I mean, since he doesn't have the new cards, basically, he just have like 2 space, which he filled the Settler Wagon and also the exotic hardwood. And he's going for the dubs, of course. Yeah, this is...
He is kind of making an okay base. He's covering his flank on that tiny little choke point on the left side of the base, which is good.
Yeah, but then we have 1 minute and he's not ready at all.
No, this is what I was worried about when I saw that he had 5 minutes left. It's like, Jesus.
Let's check Frosty's deck as well before we check the start fight. Pretty standard.
That's like current meta of France, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he's missing the... Oh my god, why doesn't he have engineering school? Why?
Oh, jeez. I mean, I guess against running civs, maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah, but still, I mean, 10 Harun's not gonna do you any good against Japanese or even Ottoman.
True. Should we pause?
Yeah, let's pause. Pause at 1 second, and then check the base and scouting. Alright, let's pause. Okay. Alright, in terms of scouting, Frosty's team, well, they know where the valuable buildings are, but they don't really know what's going on their side. I mean, as you can see, this is obviously a weak spot. On the on Fregon side, you can see it's just like 4 barracks, and then there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layer of wall, which can be broken in easily. I mean, you can even send a bunch of dobs and then just siege down that slowly without having the enemy noticing it.
And also,
But but yeah, other than that, they have a really not really secured base on their own side, like 4 layer of wall against orange. That's kind of questionable.
It's I think it's definitely one thing they're going to struggle with if they lose map control, which is very easily done versus these two civs. So, and I just noticed that Tyler is still on 107 settlers, so
oh
his army
god,
is going to be pretty small. I mean, look at what he's made. He's made like
skirmishers,
war wagons,
dobs,
and some
war
skirms,
wagons.
and that's
oh
basically it. And he's at 199 pop. So
yeah, he definitely
it's gonna be really scary.
He definitely need to wield it right now, especially now that also on their native side they only have basically 1 layer of wall into their eco. Like that's all. That's all. There is nothing else.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Overall,
But
their base setup
actually,
is really weak, I would say.
It's weak, yeah, but like Lady and Fregon haven't really scouted that well either, to be honest. I don't think like both teams really know.
What is this scouting? I mean, they see 3 of the factories. I guess they can just predict where the other factory is, because usually you stack the factories together, but they don't know what's going on this corner. They don't know how many walls they really have. Like, if they knew, they could just run to the corner and break in easily. Yeah. Like, yeah, this is not the best scouting ever, but how about the start army? What are your thoughts on the start army?
Okay, so Lady goes for a flaming arrow start with 5 morts, so a little bit questionable to have. I used to do flaming arrows and then Julian flamed me.
Yeah.
And then I realized, yeah, like you want to make flame you as well. Ashy cards at the start of the game and just go super ham with the overpop and the lancers. If you want to throw in a few Nikitas in there, whatever they're called, then that's okay too. But it's okay. Like her start army's okay.
Yeah, it's since it's it's an open map, you want to have like less artillery so your units have higher maneuver. And like she doesn't really have anything to protect the corner of the native, just 1 settler there.
Let's see if also the problem.
Yeah. Let's see if Frosty abused that.
So you're using obviously 10 flaming arrows at 4 pop each. That's 40 pop. You could have 40 musks covering that flank.
Exactly.
So,
and
it's okay. I think she might be okay. I mean, the Frosty's got. I mean, she's up against Frosty, obviously, because he's native. Actually, yeah, talking about that.
Fregon is native, but Lady is just playing in the native side.
Which is probably a good idea, because obviously Ottoman has so much mobility. If he gets to play around like 3/4 of the map with natives, then he can almost be everywhere. Whereas you don't really want to, unless you're obviously, because he doesn't have extended forts, so he's not interested in having a heads-up fight. I mean, that's what it tells me.
Yeah, obviously.
So being in the native makes no sense if you have a deck like this.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously Japan, super strong at the start. So if they can push to that native, that Frosty's Carib native settlement, then obviously...
Yeah, they can secure it really easily if they just push it hard. But aside from that, there's not much going on the train side of the map. like Fregon has a couple Janissaries there to spread out, but neither Frosty nor Tyler has anything. Not even a settler there.
If you look at the Fog of War, yeah, basically like half the map is pretty much dark for Frosty and Tyler. Like, they're
Yeah.
not gonna know what's there.
Yeah,
So,
they have no clue exactly. Well, we can see how this will turn out for them. Right, ready?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Fight is started. Tyler's start army is just getting destroyed, which is obviously expected. Fregon is not really doing anything with the rest of his Janissaries. Meanwhile, Lady is just trying to put a really nice pressure there. Those Lancers and the Naginatos are just on top of the Grenadiers, and the Horse Artilleers, they're just wiping them one by one. And it doesn't seem like Frosty abused this this side of the map, because as you can see, and we discussed earlier, Lady nor Fregon have anything there.
No, I mean, obviously, like, Japan just absolutely wipes most Star armies. Like, 80% of Star armies don't stand a chance against Japan, so this is a pretty obvious outcome. Frosty's a little bit slow to make buildings and wall up, which is going to be a problem, obviously, because he has to protect his nats somehow. And if Lady's quick about it, they're going to deny those nats pretty damn quick.
Yeah, and Fregon is still not using those Janissaries on the side. He could potentially go for the corner right away. But by the look of it seems like he's just focusing on the middle, applying the pressure, but not many military buildings there either. Why is he making Azovs? I think that was a misclick or something, because they're not even upgraded. Yeah, the 2P settlement is already sniped. Frosty is down on native. Yeah. And Lady could potentially go for the Caribs as well and try to deny that also. Tyler is on 80 settlers. Oh god.
Yeah, this is pretty. I mean, Frosty is trying to secure the right side of the map. Obviously, he's trying to support his teammate. Luckily for them, Frosty's actually making a play on the trade route on Fregon's side, which is kind of smart, I guess. But he really needs to deal with the Japanese army because it's sitting pretty strong now in a good position.
Yeah. I mean, both of them are kind of turtling on top of their... Oh my god, those Ulons are not even upgraded? Are you serious? Oh no. Like, Ulons are bad enough. Imagine having guard Ulons.
I mean, luckily enough, Fregon isn't putting his Jans in melee, so they're lasting a little bit longer than they probably should. But they still melt.
Wait. How is he not killing them? There is a bit of blunder going on there.
Oh, I'm a little bit ahead of you, actually.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Lady should just go straight away for the Caribs and just deny that. And she doesn't
Frosty
really...
does have units inside his base still. He's got a bunch of colbs.
Oh, inside the... Oh no. Yeah, those were there since the start fight.
So he's minus 12 pop against Japan, which is I mean, he could definitely use those colbs right now. I mean, Lady's spamming flaming arrows. So,
yeah. And meanwhile, Lady used the auto capture feature to get the Carib settlement. Sorry, the 2P settlement, and trying to get it. Frosty's trying to deny it and managed to deny a few Caribs and Musketeers, but I think Lady will be trying to secure it once again. And meanwhile, Germany is just sitting on a really nice economy without will deleting.
I think his score... How's it gone up? I think it might have gone up.
Yeah.
I mean, he is down to 80 builds, but he needs way more pop than this. Especially as he's fighting against natives as well. So
One side is completely open though.
I mean, Fregon is doing a slow mortar push.
Yeah, on the other
lower
side.
side.
Not really.
He does have some jams coming in. I'm assuming that he's just going to spam buildings in a sec.
Yeah, they're not really doing anything. It's kind of like his units are idle. You should put those spies into work rather than having them idle, because that's a fair amount of population to have idle.
They actually regen really quick. Holy hell.
Yeah, if they're out of combat and idle, they regain HP.
Yeah. Lady has actually broken the outer walls.
Yeah, she's.
Tyler's side.
Yeah, she's opening it up, and Frosty is really having a hard time here. Doesn't seem like he can even have enough units there. What does he have?
He has dealt with those cows pretty well though, with the musketeers on melee. So
Frosty
he has protected his artillery.
Okay, well, those 3 Covrans are still there, idle, not doing anything.
Sad, man.
Yeah, look like Fregon also joined the side push, and there's a 5 mortar push going on there. He's just trying to walk in. I don't think you can build anything in the back base.
So.
Let's check.
Can you? No, you can't. Can you? Maybe like in between the bases.
I'm pretty sure there is like there is a spot where you can squeeze some buildings. But I think it's just in the middle of the trees, so yeah, they cannot. He already got 1 Jaegerchere there, so but then it's pointless. Oh my god, the forward factory is going down. I don't know why people place forward factory. Like, the only time you place a forward factory is when you want to train heavy cannons from your factory, and that's not for many cases. It's just only certain civs can do that.
I mean, definitely against Japan, you don't want forward factories.
Not at all. Yeah, Japanese cores are one of those that you never want to have a forward factory.
So this has just turned into a team fight now.
Yeah, more or less. More or less.
Which actually, like, Japan isn't a very good team fighter. Compared to European civs.
Oh, Germany finally built elite down to 57 settlers, but he got 4 cards to send, and he really needs to send those actually. Those are some good cards that he needs.
I mean, he could hold, but the problem is that Lady has just... How many mortars has she got? 10? Yeah, she's got 10 mortars just raining.
Yeah, 10 mortars from Lady, and 6 mortars from Fregon. Like, this is like not even easy to protect.
It's just like hyper aggressive.
I realize that's one of the things that Lady likes, spamming 10 mortars at a time.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, and then suddenly, yeah, they just make it rain. Remember forward factory
has got the right composition here. I mean, French musks are kind of sad, but I think that's almost your only option. I mean, I'd like to see some gendarmes, to be honest. Like, with this amount of artillery investment by
Lady and Fregon, yeah.
Like, you could definitely throw in some gendarmes in the back line.
There is a small split by Frosty. There is 3 mortars on the side next to Fregon base, but they're not really doing anything. Because he just trained them, but they are idle, not doing anything.
Oh my god, Fregon somehow got a stable and a barracks on the top left side, and he's actually... I think he's walked through trees.
Wait, did they get the initial? Oh, no, they already got the first TC, that's why he can build there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he can even build inside the base if he wants to. Let me double check.
So Fregon is just...
Wait.
He's got a bunch of... I don't know what they're called. I mean, let's just say Hus.
Delis.
Just pounding away of villagers now in the eco.
Yeah,
Tyler is training for back
sports.
right now.
Tyler is just having a hard time. The next factory will be going down soon as well. Like, those mortars just have to walk a bit more forward and they can just snipe the factory.
Yeah.
I mean, at least now they have the population, and by the look of it, Frosty is putting more population in the top corner. Trying to...
I think it's a Hail Mary, really. Just trying to base trade, but...
Yeah.
It's going to take him a while. I mean,
Wait.
especially as they don't know what... If you look at the Fog of War, they really don't know how many walls are there, so...
Yeah, he has no clue. He has no
It's
clue.
definitely
what's
a
going on.
Hail Mary, like last-ditch effort to save the game.
Like, aside from that, it's not like they can just enter the base easily. It's like 5-7 layers of wall on top of so much military building.
I mean, I wish Tyler Bill deleted... He actually just deleted every single bill. Or they've been killed. I think
Yeah,
both
they
killed,
have been
actually.
killed. Yeah,
So
I'm
for the
pretty
first
sure.
time in the game, he actually has a massive military. And
Yeah.
he could actually make units for a while. He's
I mean,
got a
yeah,
good
his
unit.
eco is alright. Like, he got 42k coin, 71k food, and... Wait, did he send all of his cars? Oh no, he doesn't have any military shipment point. He cannot send any more
He's got
cards.
no towers or transcenders. Oh dear.
Oh
I
no.
mean, Lady snuck her Shogun and Dynamo further into the eco, so...
Yeah, they're in.
It's
think
making
the-
mortars, the Lady special, as well as sending her Nikita.
The Shogun is dead. She just kept it there. She could just go straight away for the factory though and then just snipe that. Okay, seems like Tyler managed to wipe those units from their base, but at the same time there is a side push going on by Lady. 4 mortars. Nothing else is going on the other side of the map. Frosty has 3 gendarmes next to his walls and they're not really doing anything.
They have actually defended, but
They have lost a lot.
they've lost so much.
Yeah. And still doesn't have the 2P settlement. And let's see if he upgraded the Caribs completely. Yeah, he did. Okay. At least the Caribs are fully upgraded.
Yeah, so Frosty's diversion. I mean, it did take. I mean, Fregon has massively overinvested into the defense, so he's gonna have to walk almost 3/4 of his army
Yeah.
back to that side of the map, which gives Tyler and Frosty some time to regroup. But
I mean, they've cleared everything inside the base, though.
I mean, everything is dead. Like,
Yeah.
Frosty's got 32 bills. Tyler has 1.
That one
Wait.
fact about that one settler.
Wait, can he even if he loses that bill?
Uh-huh.
He
Will-
can't build anything because his explorer is dead.
Yeah, but he won't be out of the game, like, until every military building that he has is also gone.
True,
Wait,
but like you
I
said,
think-
he can't send any shipments.
Wait.
He can't build anything.
Wait,
he can't build his
that
transcender.
that could happen actually. He doesn't
Yeah.
have any military buildings left, except for those building on the Frosty side. He only has 2 stable and 2 barracks until he's like forced to resign. Oh my
Legit, if he loses
god.
that villager, he cannot rebuild his town center unless they somehow capture the explorer. His explorer is alive right now, but I'm pretty sure he has no plan on actually. making
Nah,
builds.
it doesn't seem like it. He has so many cars that he can send, but he cannot send them. He hasn't sent the Team Cavalry card. He doesn't have the Cav HV, Dub Combat. Not sure if he has Skirm HV though. Let me check. Yeah, he doesn't have skirmisher HP either. That's rough.
The sad part is, if they played like this from the start, I don't mean deleting all your builds, but if they had this mass at the start,
yeah, this would have been
done so much better.
Yeah, this would have been much more different. Like, if you look, Lady is also dropping in score. But, I mean,
she just switched to gold, so...
Yeah, so that's also another thing.
She's actually on 73 builds right now, as well.
I wonder if they can force Tyler to be out of the game, because as soon as those 2 racks and 2 stable and that 1 settler that is in the corner is dead, he's like automatically out of the game. He can't even resign. Yeah, he just have to... The game just kick him out. Oh my god, that will be so sad to watch. Yeah, still he's suffering. He's on 190 pop space, but he got only 122 population right now. Lady with the casual 20 mortars, I think.
20?
No, 16. Okay, sorry. 4 less. I guess she just reached to a point that say, okay, I'm just gonna push and take everything out of their base.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tyler is just really having a hard time here.
I wonder what she's doing with her consulate. With good faith. I don't think we've seen anything for the consulate.
Nah, the consulate... I don't know why she has that. I think I've mentioned to her as well before that in a team game, you don't really need that part. But I guess she kind of liked having an early tank during the boom. Maybe that's the intention.
I mean, they're just grinding down Frosty and Tyler right now until they literally have no eco. I mean, Frosty is going to run out of food soon.
Yeah, he's out of...
Tyler is actually still kind of okay, but his gold is a little bit low. But...
Yeah, his gold gonna go down. His house is gonna go down because those are next in line of being destroyed. So you're gonna lose them. Yeah, you're gonna lose them really soon. Meanwhile, Tori is just flaming Tyler in the chat. Be nice, Tori. He really needs that shipment point.
It's a good learning experience for players to play like an actual game that matter.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not sure if he's like a 60 player or a 40 player, but by the look of his like setup and also like having everything kind of late, I think he could be playing so much 60.
Yeah.
So he's not really used to being ready 20 minutes earlier, you know?
Well, yeah, that, and probably like the speed at which you need to actually
react,
lock down the map.
Yeah, exactly.
The ends as well. Like if you're an Orinoco 60 player, you've got a lot of time and a lot of... You can't really be punished, right? There's a lot of time it takes to get from the river to base. If you're playing like 3v3s and stuff. So when you're playing 40s, like map control is so important at the very start. You need to be so quick at building walls and buildings.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Tyler is down to 30 pop. It's gonna be down to 20 pop soon. Oh, well...
I want to know where that villager is.
The villager is in the corner on a plantation.
Oh,
just next to Frosty's base. So yeah, I mean... 20 pop army. And I think even Frosty is down on pop. Oh no, he's still full pop, but... He's gonna reach to that point soon because his houses are next on the line. I think Tyler is on 0 pop right now.
to be fair, like,
this one gets destroyed, it will be 0. Let's go, 0.
I mean, it's a valiant effort. They didn't give up, so you got to commend them for that.
Yeah, I think we can give Killer 2.0 title to Tyler.
They get a killer award.
Yeah, you get a killer reward. It's so rare to see 0 population in a 3T game, though.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I have never seen that. 0 pop with 1 pop. Just this settler.
Fregon on Lady played that pretty well.
Yeah, they didn't like hesitate, kinda. They just applied the pressure. I mean, obviously they could have put more effort into the other side of the map as well, because it wasn't really secured, but they didn't really scout the other side. I mean, see, yeah, even up to now they don't know what's going on the other side.
Yeah, it definitely could have got more information before treaty ended as to where they need to go. But most often than not, because the difference between this map and Andy's is that the Nats are actually quite accessible if you push hard. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, you could definitely apply like a double start fight pressure into the native on this map, and but then since the map is big, you will lose a position on the other side or even next to your base. So this is one of the reasons I like this map. So it's like you can do so much around the map.
Well, it's a legit like Wilderly map.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a really good economy, like imagine Brits, Germany, or what else do we have? Like China. Oh my god.
Yeah, China would be good. I mean, even Otto could. I mean, it's not great, but you could.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to just paint the map with buildings on their nat side and be super aggressive, as well as holding the other side of the map, you could. I mean, it would be cool to see like if this map is played more, the stuff that people can do on it, because it's definitely more open to that type of thing compared to Andy's.
Yeah, exactly. Update bracket. I have to tell Frosty to update the bracket because he made the bracket, so he has to do it.
By the way, GG, Lady and Fregon.
Yeah, GG, Lady and Fregon. Well, hopefully Frosty can work on Tyler, and then I don't know, maybe make a legend out of him. It takes a bit of time though. But
I feel as if Germany is not the right pick. If it's so hard to get it right out of that. Balancing your eco, knowing how many builds to delete, and playing aggressively with a large army, it is quite difficult. If you're not sort of up there, the treaty gods.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe play a slightly easier. I know Germany's easy boom, but like easier civ to actually play whilst you're fighting, I think would be.
It's not really that easy though, to be honest. If you really think about it, having a really nice Germany boom is not that easy. I mean, obviously you can just boom anyhow and somehow it works out because you have so much settlers, and the boom will be still higher than 200k regardless, but having a nice Germany boom, I don't think it's that easy.
Yeah, I guess having a boom that's nice enough to build delete.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah, difficult. Yeah. Who is Lady and Fregon fighting now?
Next will be let me check the bracket. So let me open up.
Oh, we don't know yet. Oh yeah, we do.
No, we know who's coming up next.
Yeah, it's Paya and Bash versus Lady and Fregon, right?
Yeah, that's gonna